No, I would not, Peter, because the S&P 500 is near its all-time high. I usually don't like to buy things near an all-time high. The S&P has gone up for 10 years with, a major correction the other day, but
Yeah.
basically the S&P has been going up for 10 years, and that has never happened in American history. So I don't see any reason. I know other things that are depressed, I hope, and I'm buying them instead. I'm looking there instead.
And why I ask it, and I tell it with with some irony, but don't you know that this time is different? The Fed can print unlimited amount of money and buy everything. So of course it's
I do
sarcasm.
know that that is happening. I do know it has never happened before in
Mhm.
history. But you said interesting things. Yes, but they're not the only ones. If you go
Yeah.
to Tokyo, every day the head of the Bank of Japan goes in and starts printing money as fast as he
Yes.
can. And he buys stocks and he buys ETFs and bonds. Well, I've been buying Japanese ETFs because Japan is down 50% from its all-time high and America's at an all-time high.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, the Bank of Japan has more money than I do, but I'd rather buy Japan than America because Japan is more depressed.
Yes, and I see that this way of thinking that gives us overconfidence, and I see that really people are buying Hertz and Nikola and so companies like that who already filed bankruptcy, and they jump in a week 400%, 600%. So it it, it it part of the market seems to me in a bubble, and I just wrote a thing about it the other day. So
Well, there is no question that
yeah,
certain parts of the US market were in a bubble and are again. And there's certainly no question that the American bond market is in a bubble. So, yes, but
yeah,
bubbles have happened before. So when you
yeah,
say
many
it's different,
times.
this is a different bubble.
Yeah, this time is not different. We can agree in that. But how do you approach a potential bubble? Not like this, not this one, but a bubble. So I would like to a little bit learn about how you think, because I try to keep it is family friendly. But why do we people suck on this, and why most of the people don't see this, and you do at least most of the time?
Well, one of the reasons I see them is because I read history and I've been
Yeah,
around. This has all happened before, Peter.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
There've been hundreds of bubbles in history all over the world. Every country, every asset class, everybody's had recurring bubbles. But if you look at them, they all look the same.
Yeah.
Everybody says this time it's different. They all say, oh, don't you understand? Those people don't put their trousers on one leg at a time. They're different from everybody else, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
No, I've seen it before many times. I recognize them. I do know that historically, the people who bet against bubbles usually get wiped out or lose money, and then the people who bet with bubbles get wiped out and lose money. The people who believe it, the skeptics know it's crazy. They lose money because they know that they're too smart. And then the
Yeah.
other people who believe it's true and believe it's going to last forever, then they get wiped out. So bubbles can be wonderful if you get it right, disastrous if you get it wrong.
Yeah,